is now. You suck so much.
I just said coming to stop.
We'll just do it live.
Okay. Okay. I'm better now. Welcome back to the sideboarding, guys. The funny thing is, he's been looking for his Astronaut for a couple minutes now. I was using his deck to prop up the iPad that we're filming on, so he didn't know where it was. So it's all my fault, guys. I'm sorry. But yes, way to just project your shadow onto the board and probably in front of the camera. Here's my sideboarding is I'm sideboarding out a Smother, a Slaughter Pact, Consume
Josh, it falls across the playmat as it will across the land.
Yeah. The only other option is to cut things like Lightning Bolt and Electrolyze, but those can kill him, whereas Slaughter Pact can only kill... He's probably in a black with Iona, so it will never kill an Iona. Killing a Godo is not... Like, Volt kills a Godo, and then Slaughter Pact pretty much doesn't kill Grizzlebrand. It can kill AC, Lingering Souls token. It can't even kill a Batterskull token. Smother only kills the things that are least threatening outside of a Batterskull token. Consume the Make might be good, but I think I'd rather just have Electrolyze. And I'm talking about Wind Teachings. I don't think I need more than one in this matchup. And it is something that, if I tap out for it, he can just Gifts for. And then 3 Serum Visions, just because I don't want to be drawing draw cards, I want to be drawing action cards. Spell Pierce, just some more cheap counter magic. We definitely want some of that to get when we get in Counter Wars. If he taps out and goes for a Pact, and I have 1 mana, I can Spell Pierce his Pact. Counter Flux. In control matchups, this card is predominantly good at countering what you need to counter. Slaughter games, I'm not sure what I'm going to name with this. It's probably going to be something along the lines of...
Gifts or
not Gifts and Given. It's going to be one of his fatties. Probably along the lines of Grizzlebrand. Batterskull is also a good one. Might just name Batterskull. It's probably not Iona or Elishnorn.
Keranos.
Could name Keranos. We have Treasure Cruise just because I think this is going to be better than the Serum Visions. In this matchup, it can go pretty long. Plenty of spells are played. Towards the end of the game, this will just be 1 blue, draw 3 cards, hopefully. Ghost and Rate, also in English known as Pack Rat. It's a threat. Hopefully he sideboarding out some of his removal, and he doesn't have any Wraths in his deck.
I'm going to remand the crap out of this.
So the Pack Rat will hope, as my theory is with Pack Rat, and every time I bring it in, my opponent's sideboarding out removal, as I only have so few creatures. So I'll have enough cards by the time I play Pack Rat that I can just discard excess cards. Like if I actually draw some of my removal spells and they're doing nothing, I discard it. And then Jace, Architect of Thought, as a way to hopefully finish the game. It can combat a Lingering Souls. And if I really need to, it can just draw some cards. So there's my sideboarding.
So I'm sideboarding out 2 paths. Like he says, I'm taking out some removal. I'm keeping some in because Manlands. Taking out Iona because it only needs black. Does not stop him from burning me to death. Or more importantly, it can still get countered by Cryptic Command, which everything can. But she's the hardest one to replay because she costs 9. I can probably hit 8, but 9's tough. And then I'm sideboarding out 1 Gifts because he's a control deck that plays a bunch of blue. And normally, I'd preemptively bring like Echoing Truth and the Rift out of the board. This is Grixis. I don't think he's playing those. He'll probably like something like Rakdos Charm, which I cannot interact with without counterspells. So
Actually, not sideboarding Rakdos Charm, guys. I apologize.
Yeah. But when I'm bringing in this Consecrate Sphinx, it's 4/6. I can punch him in the face.
This is a 4/6.
Yeah, and
It's
then
really hard for me
it
to
says
tell.
draw 2 cards at least. Plus, since I'm pretty sure, unless he brings in the Rakdos Charm and he kills it, and then Rakdos Charms from graveyard the same turn, I can just keep reanimating it if I'm lucky. I got 1 Gideon because that's almost impossible to deal with. Probably just going to plus and then minus a lot. Yeah. Eventually it might 0, but since it doesn't, since unlike the 4-mana Gideon, it's not indestructible. Can't really do much about that. So, do bring in Ashiok because it comes in down at 5, which there are occasional times Josh will be able to kill it. Unlikely, but Ashiok's really good on turn 3, especially if I'm on play, which I am, coincidentally. And then Glenlandra Archmage, because it's a 2/2 with Persist. Tap a blue, sacrifice it, so it'll come back in as a 1/1. Counter target non-creature spell, so it counters all its counter spells. And I can just keep bringing it back with the Bear Rides if I'm lucky.
Yeah, that card's a real pain in my rear, as I play 2 actual creature spells. As I have not found room for my Keranos yet, even though I need to. I also need to find out where I put that Keranos. It's probably in my bag, under the camera. Everything is circling around the camera. Look at the camera.
The camera.
I'm cute.
I don't know yet.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, guys, if you play at competitive events, don't just cut your opponent's deck.
Oh god.
Why? You might get a game loss. If you do that at a professional area, which is Pro Tour, where you're probably normally always going to shuffle your opponent's deck, they can actually get your game loss for not shuffling their deck.
I'm keeping this hand. Because it's mainly an Esper deck. With red cards.
I'm going to keep this.
I'll keep it. I'll let you say.
You're in the play.
Watergrave tap and pass.
Oh, man. Go.
Godless Run tap and pass.
Here we go. And even with our hand, as much as I'd like to play this, I just get
Planes.
and it's good.
Pass.
I'll fetch it here in a sec. I will allow it. I'm going to 19.
Wish I brought in. I wish I had Shadow Dust. I'd actually play Shadow Dust this deck.
I got to Shadow of Doubt Surgical Extraction someone once. I actually got a land out of their hand. It was awesome. He scooped immediately afterwards. He was playing an Esper control deck, and I was playing white-black hand disruption. I was playing like Castigate. Castigate is awesome. Like Gerald's Messengers and Hypnotic Specters. This deck was real bad. I'm known for playing bad decks, guys. Don't judge me too bad.
I helped you build that deck. It was not bad.
It was terrible.
It was decent. Hand disruption with dude to punch him in the face with is not a terrible plan.
Here we go.
And I turn to Mirror Charm, target myself to look at the top 3 and put 2 in the graveyard.
Since it's not from your hand, I'm gonna let that myself.
Oh, dude.
It's just a
Unbarrod's Manlink go to the graveyard.
Wow. So almost a nuts. This is my hand. I would like to just play this, but he had 3 open mana. It would probably just die. Probably would have died to that, honestly.
Colonnade. Pass. See, now the great thing about my life.
Target you.
Will not respond.
Okay, so it resolves. I don't know what to name
Dude
it.
guy's Batter Skull.
I don't know if I'm gonna name. I'm probably not naming Batter Skull. I'd like to name a Batter Skull. I might have to name a Batter Skull.
Depends. Do you think I have it?
Being our hand. Well, I don't know. I might just name a Bark now. Not name a Burrow Rights. Probably should have thought about this first. Probably should have thought about this.
Any number of things I can have.
Could be a Batter Skull. Could be a Keranos.
Batter Skull Keranos would be the best because I just untap, play the red land path. Type.
If he jams a Keranos, I absolutely lose. If it's a Batter Skull, I don't automatically lose. There's all sorts of terrifying things. I'm gonna go with Keranos.
Who's got the frozen chicken out?
I don't know. Josh probably. There's 0 Keranoses in my deck.
Burned it.
0 Keranos.
Huh?
I may have burned that a little.
The bag is still out though.
Is it back still out?
I'm pretty sure.
It's still out here.
Well, I need to make new chicken, so I'll go make new chicken. I burned my chicken. Did you eat my chicken?
You either put it back in the freezer or cook it.
I'll cook it. Did you do... Is she eating my chicken? Who's eating my chicken? She said it was bad.
I said it was burnt. I didn't say it was bad. I said you should go check it out. See if it's good.
So guys, I just lost again. Sure go.
I'm gonna thirst all of
Yeah. No, I want to see your... No, never mind.
it. Is it charm? Snap, Ashiok, Snapcast me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just lost this game.
I'll discard Gristle Brand. And
So that's like the worst Slaughter games ever. Because I simply assumed he was playing Keranos.
discard is a charm too.
You'd think a red deck would be playing Keranos in this matchup.
I don't have. I didn't put it in here yet. I didn't find room. But I will go ahead and play a Marsh Flats and a Glenlander Arc. Man, I'll flashback. Get back Gristle Brand. And pass.
He's a 7/7.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, this is awkward. Okay.
Are you gonna actually burn this to death? Bolt, electrolyze? Guys, if this happens, I'm not gonna lie. This other Bear Rights is gonna be really good. What is this?
God. No. I'm gonna bounce it and draw a card. You wanna respond?
No.
Here we go.
Are we gonna crack this? Oh man.
Vulture.
Oh man. I'll go ahead and take it. I'm most certainly getting a red land.
So really hoping he'd pay 7 life there. Maybe he'd be at 10. He'd be at 9 actually.
Blood Crypt.
So this is a weird game. My slaughter game's missed, and then he unburial rights, and I beat it. I guess it's good. I know the contents of his hand. Ashiok is it charm.
Speaking of Ashiok.
Yep.
Ashiok, Aaron Mace Plus.
What a jerk.
Pass.
I wanted all those. Man, you get a land pocket.
Is that good news or bad news?
So you do these at charm, which is annoying.
What are you talking about?
Back rep.
Enters.
Year ago.
End of turn.
Bolt.
Will happen, yeah.
Electrolyze.
Do you have enough mana for that? So?
Do you have the counter spell?
No.
No, I'll draw. I mean, Pack Rat's unprotected. That's sad. But I have to get that off the board. I will lose the game.
I guess I'll just play Island Godo.
Really? You just... Godo me?
Island Godo, get better scope, pass. I just so top decked to Godo. Just so did.
Ouch.
Nice cruel ultimatum, bro.
I wish it was cruel to me.
I'll so sack this.
Wait, no, you sacked Token and equipped Backskull to him.
No.
For 14.
No.
Pack Rat's really bad right
Little. Colonnade.
now. This is our hand.
You do realize I have a colonnade, right? That's 8 flying.
Not a ninja.
I get 2 combats.
For ninjas.
After this phase, you have an additional combat. It just untaps all my samurai.
Oh, so much damage. Okay.
This is if you're
The
talking.
dig of desperation.
Oh man. Can't even get cryptic.
Alright, so we're definitely taking this.
You can't cryptic me, by the way. You only have 1 blue land and 1 ghost quarter.
I'm gonna read the bad spot, guys.
BT Dubs.
So I will land for turn. I think I have to take this and hope it does things.
Yeah, so me making him react has been good this entire game.
Here we go. Suppose worst case
Did you cut
scenario.
this?
I suppose worst case scenario, I ghost quarter myself.
To not get triple blue?
To do things, sir. To do things.
I did put a mana leak in the graveyard. It's a shame. That's a very big shame. Mountain. Combat.
Sure.
Berg. All of the above 7.
Blocker batters will come in and take 3.
I'll gain 4. And then attack for 7.
I won't take it.
I'll gain 4. You're at 9. I'll go ahead and pass. Go, go, go.
Well, my only chance of winning this game is by doing this.
Seems like a cruel man with counter back if I've ever seen it. Snapcaster man.
You got it.
Woo!
Resolve the Godo and attack, bro.
Go,
My only
go,
hope of
go,
winning
go.
there was you, like, not do that.
Stupid cryptic command.
It was a real good cryptic man.
It was a really good cryptic command.
That was painful.
I could have made it just like represent lethal that turn if I had made a call. I was like, nah.
But if you had done that, I would have killed the
I'm fine with you taking 8. It's not 14.
Well, then I probably wouldn't have resolved the Cold Command unless you have Degradation. I had Spell Pierce. What are the odds I was going to resolve that Cold Command if you had tapped out?
100%. 100%.
100%. It's pretty good odds.
You shouldn't let that Demir Charm resolve.
If I'd known an Umbrella just on top of your library, I wouldn't know. I actually didn't have Counter Magic. Not
The
fair.
best part of that was there was a land on top of my deck.
I'm gonna keep this, guys. It's pretty. All the cards are good. This is also his. But the rest of them are mine.
Mulligan! 2 gifts.
Man,
No
no.
lands.
Yep. You're gonna draw Island Mountain.
No.
Oh gosh, you lost this game so hard if you got that hand. I guess my hand's pretty good. So that game where I lost to the Godo, well, I mainly lost to the Batter Skull.
Oh, yeah.
The Batter Skull was me. I wanted to just ditch the Spell Pierce, but if the only way I win that game is if you...
More
die
importantly,
with
you
enough
don't
mana.
die.
The only way I have a shot at winning that game is if the Cruel Ultimatum resolves that turn. And for that I have to have Spell Pierce. I hope you play something expensive. Like my best hope there was he doesn't have Crypt Command, or Snapcaster Mana Leak works, or he has to tap 2+ mana to dig for a counter spell, and at that point I then can Spell Pierce the counter spell if it's expensive enough. That was the logic behind that play, guys. I also lost every other way. My other option was to animate Lava Claw Reaches and block Godo, but then I just lose to Removal Spell. But did you have Removal Spell? But you had Snapcaster Path. Right.
I had Snapcaster Demir Charm.
That works too. So I'd lose if I animate Reaches, because then I would just die. Here you go.
You know
Or
what your
died
man
not
land
having enough
says?
mana.
Your man land says not as good to call it.
This is debatable. Here you go.
True, it is debatable. You're just wrong. Marsh last pass.
Here you go.
End of turn, down to 17.
I'm gonna fetch first. I'm gonna fetch in response. Okay. The reason I'm fetching in response is I don't want him to play something scary, like Is It Charm, in response to my fetch. Meet Johnny Box. That's not
Blood Crypt is a charm. Draw 2, discard 2.
I'm definitely gonna counter that.
Oh, come on! You suck. Nobody ever lets that resolve.
You're right. No.
Josh knows better. He has learned over the years, unlike most of the players who play against me, don't let me actually do what I'm trying to do, because eventually I will succeed.
Yeah, his deck is horrible if he has to hard cast his fatties because they're so expensive.
That is your deck.
I know what I'm doing.
But you know the great thing? The great thing is Swamp, Ashiaki.
You only play one.
Oh man, Slaughter
Draw.
Gates. I only need to play one. Are you gonna fucking kill this?
I wish. I can always get rid of this.
Are you gonna
Too good. You're right.
Swamp? Tap fully on it?
Yep. Minus.
I want to plus Ashiaki first. Okay, colonnade. I will go ahead. I can either minus, if I don't like R, I can just go ahead and plus. Godo.
Big twist.
We both get value.
So what needs to die first? I think I have to play back, right?
You don't
Wait.
have to.
Here we go. I mean, this is bad. I'm probably losing now. But we're alright. Isn't it 5 and 5 or something?
Plus. Different
No.
Pass. It's 4.
Animating's no longer good.
You have 3 mana?
Do
Mana.
Bam. mean, my only chances of winning this game are slim.
Oh my god.
They are there.
I'm just gonna plug Edict.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh. I can only imagine. One?
Now.
Here we go.
My soul.
What did you draw?
Oh, I can't actually cast this. Pass.
Did you goof?
No, I can cast it. I just
Electrolyzer.
will have no hand.
Oh, to draw a spell. I think you should have just kept that lily on there. Untap.
I couldn't not do anything because you just kill it.
No. Here we go.
Faceless looting. I'll pay 2.
Snapcaster spell for a second.
Pass. Come on.
He's still representing Path to Exile. That's all
He's such a
fun.
douche.
Here we go. This is our hand, guys. I like it.
Pass.
See, I told you should have added more lanes.
Yeah, 24 is fine.
See, guys. See, 24 is not fine. Your combat. This is our correct hand.
I'm hitting this because Cruel's Man gets it back.
Let me get another island. Here we go.
Go.
I feel bad for you, son. Balked you.
Ow. 5.
See, if he had mana, he could fight for over things right now.
If I had counter spells.
Combat.
Okay. I'm at 3.
Here we go.
Lanes. Bear rights. Targeting Godo. You could have just killed me, you moron. You had to help it.
Oh, I didn't want to animate it and get killed.
What?